Hello, thank you for joining. In this natural healing self-help class, we'll be focusing on supporting the energy pathway that governs the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a large muscle underneath the rib cage. It's a parachute-shaped muscle that reaches deeper into the body and is connected to the pelvic floor muscle. And so what's supposed to happen is that when we breathe in, the muscle moves downward, and so does the pelvic floor muscle. And then as we breathe out, the diaphragm and the pelvic floor muscle moves up. And so what happens in the busyness of our everyday lives, in pregnancy as well, the breath gets pushed higher in the body and it becomes more shallow, rapid and shallow. And so this class is an opportunity to just bring our attention deeper in the body, to, with focus, with attention, with intention, to lay our hands and to help support again the energy pathway that governs the diaphragm. And we'll be treating the diaphragm specifically as well. We'll be targeting that as well. The class will take you through a whole protocol, but embedded in the protocol are some tools that you can also isolate and take away and use in your everyday lives. One of them, for example, is a self-hug. So look out for that. The self-hug you can apply at any time, and that helps to support the diaphragm area, that midline. And there are other little sweet quickies that you can apply as well. One is holding the ring finger. Another one is holding the palm. These are little things that you can do to support and act as a way to be a method of preventative care. Preventative care for what? So the diaphragm is here at the midline. If the midline becomes stagnant and being used, if the muscle isn't being used as it's designed and the breath gets high in the body, it can then create a burden here in the shoulders and create shoulder pain. And then if the energy is depleted in the hip line area, the imbalance can be experienced then as back pain, hip pain, and even imbalance in the organs, in the pelvic floor organs, such as bladder leakage and prolapse. And so we can see how really nurturing and paying attention to the muscle here in our midline to help the breath, which is a medicine. The breath helps us manage stress. We also notice that when we are stressed, the breath can get higher in the body. So even as you're listening to this introduction, you might want to just check in and see for yourself and see where the breath lands in your body. Does it feel like it's higher up, or does it feel like the breath is really embedded in the diaphragm or even deeper in the body in the lower belly? So just check in and see what seems right for you. Now, the protocol that we're going through is a combination of Reiki and Jyutsu. For the Jyutsu portion, we're doing the left side. However, you could also switch sides and then do the protocol for the right-hand side. This is a class. Contributions are welcome. Folks who join the live class are encouraged to make a contribution, and so the instructions are provided there in the description of the video, and so we're very grateful for that. Thank you. And I'm here to support you, and so if you have any questions or anything that you'd like to share, please feel free to include them in the comments. All right, enjoy the class.